Hey Eric,
Yeah.
doing well. Obviously, Javon landed on the COVID list a couple of days ago, and there's potential he might not play, which could again kind of put you in a starting role. Have you seen your role kind of change a bit starting for Brandon the past couple of days past couple of weeks compared to when you were kind of more in a part time role? Has your role changed in any way?
Are you asking my role change right now?
No, I mean the past two games when you started for Brandon Jones, has your role been any different than when you were kind of in a part time duty in the weeks prior?
No, no. I mean, it's been the same role. Even though with Brandon going down, for the past two games, I just stay, on the strong safety role, and then I still have my role whenever third down comes around. If they want me to man on tight end or play zone, I still have that role. So I mean, it's been the same. It just, people change.
The Jets give a lot of targets to their running backs and tight ends. Do you kind of see that as a possible big role for you this weekend?
Sorry, say it again.
Just the Jets' usage in the passing game has been primarily through their tight ends and running backs in recent weeks. Do you see that kind of being a big role for you this week, taking on tight ends and running backs?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, we know they like to use their backs. They love their backs, and their tight ends. I've been seeing a little more, balls going to them. I mean, but essentially, we know what they, I can't say we know what they like to do, but we have an idea what they like to do. Get the ball out quick. Doesn't matter who's back there, whether it's Wilson or Flacco. So, I mean, back to tight ends each week. You can't sleep on them because if you let them go off, then it's the NFL. They'll produce.
I saw on social media that you were hosting or helping to host. Is this right? The holiday toy event?
Yeah.
Also, did you have like a specific interaction with a kid or kids that was memorable to you?
Yeah, I had two families, uh, and what I just did, kind of just help them to their table of the gifts that they had, and uh, I met I met it was like five out of the two families, it was like five kids, but what was kind of memorable was it, they would ask for your picture autograph. I'm pretty sure they didn't know football like that, but they would just eyes light up and they're like, oh wow, and and I don't know, they thought like I personally gave them the gift. They're like, thank you for the gifts, and I was like, I can't take the credit because I didn't give the gifts, I didn't buy them, but just see how much they appreciate it, man. That just lights me up.
Are you comfortable with both free and strong?
Yeah, yeah. You gotta know both. You can't just can't be one sided. And I played free in college back then.
How much
So
would you say you split between the two in practice?
what today?
Uh, Either today or in general?
Can't get that info out there.
Changed as the league has been more of a passing league where it's like you can't just you have to know both spots. You can't just play in the box, or is that something that's always been the case for safeties? You think?
I mean, I personally feel like that's I don't know how other teams do it, but just I know being here, under Flo's defense, you gotta be versatile. You can't just be one and done, unless you're just you know like all what is it all pro? I was gonna say all American, unless you're like all pro at it, right? So you gotta be able to flip between free, strong, get in the box, go out there, cover on the slot, or whoever's out there out wide. You got to be able to do it all.
What are your thoughts on Zach Wilson? You guys interest in the first time? What did you guys getting a chance to go against him?
Yeah, I mean we're excited because he's a good young quarterback. He has he has a rocking arm. He's accurate and he can run. I mean those two things obviously all threats. So we're excited to go against him. Kind of see because we wanted to go against him the first week, just because rookie quarterback, high draft pick, good guy. So we like the challenges.
Eric, there have been an awful lot of players testing positive across the league in the past few days, and I think it's up to 7 teams in the enhanced protocol. How much thought have you given to any of that? Are you being extra careful now, or has it changed anything for you?
I mean, the numbers are crazy. The numbers are crazy, but I'm just I've kind of just been on my own same routine I've been doing all year. I wear a mask when I'm out in public or if I'm in crowded. I know in that one video, I didn't have a mask on. They just wanted me to do a quick shout out, but that whole event I had my mask on. Being extra cautious because it's not just for me. It's me, teammates, my family at home, my wife. So I just keep with the same routine though.
Coach sounded like he wasn't going to order you guys not to go out for the next month. But have you guys, as players collectively, talked about maybe not going out as much because there's so many positives now in society.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, we haven't really had too many discussions like as players, just you know, going out because obviously, I mean, we don't go out right this season, right? So we go to practice, we go home, study, and get ready for the next day. But yeah, I mean, there's been a couple of talks of like, I mean, we talked about it, you know, how many positives are going on and how things are really starting to go on the other side. So I mean, I think guys are more aware of if they go out, just put a mask on at least, just be cautious.
Eric, do you worry about like high-profile athletes who have suffered COVID and are now dealing with the consequences, like Lewis Hamilton has talked in today? One of the best strikers in the world of soccer retired because of effects of when he had COVID, El Kun Agüero. What do you think about that, and does that worry you also that COVID could affect your game?
Yeah, it don't matter if you're a high profile athlete or somebody working in an office job. COVID does not discriminate. It does not matter. So, whether like to your question, whether it's high profile or you're just just the average person working, it you should be cautious. It doesn't matter. Like it's not really right now. Like this COVID, it's you can be selfish thinking like, oh, I have to go out there and play, which we all want to compete, but we got to think about the greater good, right? If I spread it to a teammate and maybe he spreads it to his wife to spread it to their little child, don't know how that child will be affected, right? So it's more than just just the sports.